Well, that's Keith off to work. You'll meet him later. I've got to get ready now. I've got somewhere to be this morning. I'm off to the doctor's. Well, that's a reversing thing going off. It's only a 5-minute drive away, so not too far. In fact, it's just laziness, really. I could walk. I'm not going to. We always have to creep out of this drive because we get kids, well, and adults, to be honest, racing along the pavement on those electric scooter contraptions. Not good. Nothing to worry about with the doctors. Just a bit of a niggle I need to go and get sorted. I'm waiting for 3 weeks for this appointment, so I'll tell you more about it later. I mean, not even introduced myself yet, have I? So, you know, you come along, there's this new channel. I wave my other half off to work, chuck you in the car, take you to the doctors with me. You don't even know who I am yet. When I get home, I'll introduce myself properly. And then you'll meet Keith later properly as well. I'm back. I've been doctored. Well and truly doctored. Anyway, make a cup of coffee and I'll introduce myself. I'll tell you more about the doctors later in this video. Okay, coffee made. I suppose it's about time to introduce ourselves properly. If you've landed here, you've either come from our other channel, Camper Van Tales, or you're completely new. So if you've come from Camper Van Tales, pretend, just for the sake of this video, that you don't know anything about us. So let's start from the beginning. I'm Daryl. My husband's Keith. Yes, you will meet him later. We've been together for 22 years and we've been married for almost 12 in September. Anyway, what do you need to know what this channel's about, I suppose? Well, on Camper Van Tales, we're very much about the travels in the van, where we get to, what we get up to, the history that we discover. But we've realised, over a matter of time, that the videos lag behind because we film so much when we're away. We're actually 12 months behind on Camper Van Tales at the moment with a trip from last year. So this channel is more about us, day-to-day life, day trips, the mundane stuff even. I hope you're not too bored with mundane stuff. What we get up to at a weekend. Maybe what we need to do in the garden. We need to do a lot in the garden. Just everyday stuff, really. Whatever crosses our mind. To be honest, I'll let you into a little secret now. We don't really know what this channel's going to end up being. It's just about us. Two blokes in our 60s who enjoy making videos and enjoy sharing what we do. So, I'll tell you what, I've written a bit down here because I do get a bit confused, you know. This is where the stories will end up that don't make it to Camper Van Tales. There could be random stuff as well, to be honest. I mean, we never know what's going to happen. Stick with this video. You'll find out what we've got up to in the last 7 or 8 days. And some of it's a bit surprising, really. not every day you can say you've had an interview with a clinical psychologist, is it? So, stick around for that. Anyway, I reckon the next thing to do is for you to meet Keith. So I'm going to have my coffee. I'll let you meet Keith, and then we'll carry on where I just left off. See you in a bit. No, I hate saying see you in a bit. We'll carry on where I've just left off. Well, one thing with us is that plans can change in an instant. Originally, Keith was going to get in from work and introduce himself to you, but now that's changed, and there's a reason for it. He's playing in a rugby tournament tomorrow in Manchester. I was going to stay at home with the dogs, and he was going to drive up to Manchester in the morning from Nottingham. But we've got a static caravan up in the Peak District, and the Peak District is a lot closer to Manchester than Nottingham. So I'm going to get up to the caravan. He'll do his introduction to you there. We'll tell you about what's been happening over the last few days. And then in the morning, he'll head off to Manchester, the Peak District, I nearly said, to Manchester from the caravan. I'll stay there with the dogs, get out for a walk with them at some point. He'll play in the tournament and then come back to the caravan in the evening. So, yeah, we never know how things are going to pan out. And it's panned out a little different from originally planned. And that's a split second 5-minute decision, which, to be honest, is exactly what happened with this channel. I only thought about this channel yesterday, and I messaged Keith. I sent him a message on WhatsApp and said, how do you fancy doing another channel? We'll call it Mr. and Mr., and it can be about our daily lives and all the stuff we don't put into Campervan Tales. And before he had the chance to reply, I'd set it up. I'm a bit impulsive, really. Just like going to the caravan tonight. Well, that's the car loaded. Bit of room left, which is a good job, really, because the most important people. I'm going to have to jump in the back when we move the car forward out. Because we're in trouble if we leave them behind. This is where you'll hear us telling Nab off, or me telling Nab off, I should say. No, Nab, leave her alone. He does it every time, don't you? No. Oh, we've set off from the caravan, and I've just been to the chemist.
To the caravan.
That might be the one. And called the chemist on the way to pick my prescription up from this morning's GP visit, which again, we'll tell you about later. But rather than wait until we get to the caravan, let's introduce Keith. You know a little bit about me. Here's Keith.
Hello.
I'm going to tell him who you are then.
I'm Keith.
Who are you?
Your husband.
That's the one. Yeah.
My current husband.
There's an old joke. So, I've told him we've been married for a long time.
Yeah.
You need your nose plucking.
I do.
And I've also told, well, I didn't actually say that you're the sensible. I did say I'm the impulsive one.
Well, you're certainly the impulsive one.
I did tell them about how this channel came about.
Yes. What?
Well, I messaged you yesterday, but you hadn't even replied and I'd set it up, so yeah. So this is Keith.
Hello.
And this morning when he went to work, he didn't realise we were going to the caravan tonight, did you?
No, we're off. I'm out for the day tomorrow. We didn't know whether you were coming, staying at home. We were going halfway or what, did we? So,
no.
Because you can't make your mind up.
There's one thing I did make my mind up about, though.
What?
You. So we'll get to the caravan, and then we'll tell you more about what our week has entailed. It's been quite a funny one, though, hasn't it? We've done quite a bit, haven't we? It's not been your regular week, has it? Since
Not really, no.
Well, just over a week ago, isn't it? I suppose it started last
Thursday,
yeah, and then last Friday, which is a week ago today, was I mentioned clinical psychologists, so we'll tell you about them as well. But for now, we're going to enjoy the sunshine and the journey. And we've arrived. Cup of tea time, I think. They know where they are. And this is our caravan. I'll show you properly another time. I think we're settled. We've got our cake and we've got a cup of tea. It's our first sit down on this new channel.
it is.
It's been a strange few days, hasn't it? Starting from, well, just about 8-9 days ago. Mm-hmm. First, we spoke to...
You did.
I did. A researcher for a Channel 4 programme. I'm not going to name the programme, but it was a diet-based programme, wasn't it? And health-based programme. And they were interested in us taking part in the programme. So we thought, why not? That'd be fun. So things continued to develop, didn't they, for the next few days?
Yes, very rapidly.
We ended up having a
psychological test.
Well, we had a Zoom call, didn't we?
Yeah, a Zoom call first.
With one of the producers.
Yeah, researcher, yeah.
A researcher and producer. And then it came to, we're really interested, and because of health and safety and what's the safeguarding. We will need you to speak to clinical psychologists separately. So a week ago today, in the afternoon, I spoke for about an hour, just over an hour, to a clinical psychologist. I got asked absolutely loads of questions about my background, my parents, my upbringing, what my childhood was like, work, family.
Our relationship,
how long we'd known each other, etc., etc. Quite deep probing questions.
They were.
And then you had the same in the evening, didn't you? With a different psychologist. Mm-hmm. So, again, it was interesting, wasn't it?
Well, yes. I mean, they were just there. They were there for us rather than the TV program.
Yeah,
weren't they? The producers and
I mean, they did warn us. I mean, not warn us. They advised us on quite a lot of things, such as turning all our social media to private.
Lie down.
Because knowing what people can be like these days. Mm-hmm. So it didn't ring warning bells, did it?
No,
not at all.
Not.
So. And then on the day after, we spoke to another producer, and she's the one who goes on location to film people. And it was, could Keith get a day off work on Wednesday?
Yes.
We'd like to come and start filming on Wednesday. We'll be filming over a period of a month. We'd like to start filming on Wednesday, if that's okay. And that's when we'll do some medical checks with you. We'll take blood tests and whatever. And we were sent a load more forms, weren't we, to fill in? Release
Which we did.
Well, we did. Release forms to say they could take bloods and everything. Mm-hmm. But then, over that night, I started thinking, well, actually, this could cause us some problems. Again, without going into too much detail, past relationships, people in those relationships could have easily stirred the pot a bit, couldn't they? Mm. And we thought, is it really worth it just to appear on a TV programme? So we had a bit of a discussion about it, didn't we?
We did. And then changed our minds. Which... When you've had phone calls, well, we had a phone call to discuss our decision, seeing if there's anything they could do to help or alleviate our concerns.
Tried to reassure us that it wasn't like reality TV. It was very different. It wasn't like the dating programs that are in the news at the moment, or Married at First Sight that's in the news at the moment because of different allegations. But it was, we decided no, it wasn't for us. But since then, I've had another couple of WhatsApp messages. Are you sure? We'd really like to take part. We really like your dynamic and think you'd really suit the program well. Anyway, we've said, sorry, no, it's just not worth it. Not at the moment, but they have said they'll keep us on the books for the future, which is really nice. So we've not blown it. But Now, what else did we do? Pride.
Yes.
The first...
First Pride in Matlock.
Yeah. And so
Pride in the Peaks.
So we went to that. I'm not the biggest fan of Pride events, but we thought, well, it's local to the caravan. We were up at the caravan anyway. So we're going to have a look.
I think it's worthwhile supporting these causes.
You do? Yeah.
I do. I've been to Nottingham Pride with rugby, haven't I? And things like that. So.
We've been to Manchester Pride, and must admit, that was by accident. But,
to watch.
Yeah, and that was really good, actually. So, but this one, it was a really good family-friendly atmosphere, wasn't it? And party. Nothing too outrageous. So, no intention of this channel then, so we had no intention of filming it. So obviously we didn't have a video camera with us, but we did have our cameras with us, and we took quite a few photographs. So we're going to put those up just about now.
Pride in the Peaks is here. Sunshine and color fill the air. Good vibes moving everywhere. Every face a story rare. One big crowd, one moment we share. Today is the day we make it last. These are the moments that go too fast. Nothing but good times, nothing but smiles. Living for the moment, losing track of miles. Turn the music louder, let the rhythm lead. Everything we need is everything we see. Raise your voice, let your spirit fly. Under blue skies, stretching far and wide. Feel the beat deep in the ground. All together in this town. Hands are high without a sound. Lost in where we all are found. Joy and hope are all around. Today is the day we make it last. These are the moments that go too fast. Nothing but good times, nothing but smiles. Living for the moment, losing track of miles. Turn the music louder, let the rhythm lead. Everything we need is everything we see. Raise your voice, let your spirit fly. Under blue skies, stretching far and wide. Nothing but good times, nothing but smiles. Living for the moment, losing track of miles. Turn some music louder, let the rhythm lead. Everything we need is everything we see. Raise your voice, let your spirit fly. Under blue skies, stretching far and wide. Pride, 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 pride.
But then, coming out of Pride and seeing some of the Facebook remarks, and really quite nasty Facebook remarks that the organisers of Pride in the Peaks had had to put up with. They'd received some totally obnoxious. I mean, I don't know what you think about Facebook these days. I think it's gone as bad as Twitter was.
Well, yeah.
It's evil, nasty.
Yeah. And to be fair, it just reiterates why Pride has to happen. Yeah. I mean, it's a protest and an awareness campaign. So
because there is so much negativity and hatred still out there, and I'm afraid with the way that politics is going at the moment, it's becoming even more divisive. So coming out of that, I had one of my ideas.
Another one.
So Keith was at work on Monday and I messaged him again and said, I've had an idea. Now, we've had a few dabbles in business in the past, haven't we? We've had some successful businesses, haven't we?
Yeah.
So, and I suddenly started thinking about T-shirts. So we've worked on some T-shirt designs.
We have.
Not got very far with them yet, but we've got some that we think are not protest T-shirts as such, are they? But they're supportive T-shirts, I suppose. We're not going to share those anymore at the moment. It's just an idea going forward. We found a couple of printers in Nottingham who
we got to
go and chat with them.
It's very early stages.
It is very early, so we're not going to share anything just yet. But if things move forward, we'll show those on another episode. So yeah, funny week. You've been at work, obviously. So, what do you do?
Well, I work in a garage. Well, in the office of a garage, taking in bookings, getting parts, and doing invoices. So yeah,
I'm a stay-at-home dad to the dogs, or failed house husband. I think Keith would call it, because there's always dust around. So yeah, that's been us this week. And then obviously you've seen today I've been to the doctors. That's been an ongoing pain in my hip that's been probably 3 years or so now. If we go on a long trip, I started getting pain in my hip, and then the last 2 or 3 months it's been getting worse and it's been waking me up at night. So I thought, I don't like going to the doctors, but I bit the bullet and went. And it's not a hip problem. It's more of not a trapped nerve, but it's just, not sciatica. He said it's definitely not sciatica. It's just more of a muscular, skeletal type thing. So that prescription he saw was for some painkillers. But he said the painkillers could cause constipation. So I've also got some stuff to negate that. So that could be a tale of two halves. But anyway. And then you saw we packed the car and Keith's off to rugby tomorrow.
Yeah, I am.
But if you want to know how he gets on, you'll have to stay and watch for next week. So if you're new to the channel, well, you're all new to the channel, but if you've come over from Campervan Tales, once again, thank you. And if you're new to the channel, thanks for watching this first episode of Mr. and Mr. I think the title is a bit obvious, but pretty obvious, or self-explanatory. That's the one. So, and if you liked it, give us a thumbs up, because that always helps. And a hype. I don't know whether you can hype new channels, to be honest. And do leave a comment, because as we say on the other channel, we'll always reply. It might take us a couple of days, but we'll always reply. So that's us. That's him. This is me. I'm the toy boy, by the way, in case you haven't realised. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week. Take care. Now we're having our cake. Bye.
Bye.